What's up, everybody? It's Zach, the Celtics guy here. I'm here with another video. Here with just one of those little videos that I do. Just it's one of those. It's neither here nor there. It's neither a legal lesson or a global report. I'm still gonna do those. That's for sure. This is it's just when I'm doing a video about explaining something or an explanation about something, I'm just gonna start it like that. But then the others I'll do with like the little sound effect and the underwater sound effect and the static sound, like the sound. Y'all know how that goes. But anyway, so I have a plan with regards to what I'm gonna do about my streaming series going forward after November. So I'm sure you all know, and I'm sure you all have seen the the episode last night. You saw, well, I know you guys saw the episode last night. You saw my announcement, but that the episode we did last night is Dark Reaper's last episode, the Forbidden Journal. It's his last episode that he did. He's just retiring from politics. Of course, he's still going to be here and support this channel and everything. Of course, that's not going to change. He's still a big friend of me, big friend to everybody here. That's not going to change. So we decided that, after November, I'm gonna wrap the Z podcast, and we're just gonna end it after the November election. It's gonna end when we do the coverage about the election. And we're gonna continue until then. So I'm not gonna stop streaming or talking or ranting or talk about video or you know political topics that interest me though. I mean, I'm just gonna do it more on my own time. I'm not gonna have like a schedule of when I'm gonna do it because like I know I've been doing it like Monday and Tuesday. Sometimes I've been doing it Thursday and everything else. So I mean I know I've been like doing it kind of like here and there and here, there and everywhere, that type of thing. So I'm gonna continue. It's just it's gonna be kind of like this. Hold on. It's gonna be kind of like this. So all the episodes, my episodes, episode 100. So the Z podcast started in episode 100, and obviously I've been ranting and raving like a lunatic for years prior, and we all know the famous episode where I started waking up to the Russia Ukraine narrative. That was around episode 18, and we all know that the world famous episode 62, just completely changed everything. That's actually what foreshadowed the Z podcast later down the line. And then it continued for 100 episodes. Reaper's been in almost every episode. I mean, he contributed to at least 142 episodes, at least. So from 100 to no, I'm sorry, 144. So because it's we did 244 or what I don't fucking know. My numbers are, so he's been in at least that many at least that many episodes. Let's just put it that way. So we all decided that after that we're just gonna wrap it up. So at the end of the year, so the Z podcast is gonna come to an end in November. So then when after that ends, I'm just gonna go back to my typical ranting and playing games like I did prior to episode 100, and I'm just gonna do them on just different days whenever I feel like it. I might do it on some Mondays and Tuesdays. Sometimes I might do it on a Wednesday. Sometimes I might do it on different days. It's just gonna depend. I'm not gonna do it every week, maybe every other week or something like that. It's just gonna be a little more like laid back and whatnot. So I'm gonna do it like that. There's still gonna be rant streams for sure. That's without a doubt. I'm not gonna stop ranting, and I'm definitely not gonna stop talking about stuff that interests me, like politically and everything else. I'm not going to stop with that. And I know everybody in here will be in here to watch me and everything. But then after that, when I start doing that, I'm going to start back at episode. I'm just going to start episode one again when I start streaming that different type of series when I start after the Z podcast ends in November. It's just we're retiring from that and just moving on to other things. And I just want to just take it easy and kind of just go back and do my own thing. Since Reaper's retiring, and then after that, we're all just retiring from it. So, yeah, so that's how that's gonna be. The Z squad and this one server that I have here is gonna stay up. The one that I'm in, well, the one that I actually own, the Empire Spitfire server. This one right here, this is gonna stay up for for good. I'm not. This is just gonna this one will be the same, and the other one is for me, Joey, and Reaper, and Nick and Adam, and then this one is for the rest of us. So that's how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna do a call in this one tonight, and then it's gonna alternate, and then just do that for the rest of the year. So after November, I'm gonna be streaming and doing some, rants and games. It's basically just the format, like going back to how things were before episode 100. So that's how it's gonna be. So rant and then play games. It's kind of like going back to like the old days before the Z podcast began. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm still gonna rant. I'm still gonna do rant. I'm still gonna do rants for sure. I'm still gonna do rant. I'm still gonna do rants. I'm still gonna have super rage modes. So trust me, I'm sure I will. But oh, I'm sure I will. That's not gonna change. My character's not gonna change. My sentiment's not gonna change. Of course, none of that is gonna change. It's just I'm just gonna be doing a different series. I'm gonna be doing a different live series after episode 100. No, sorry, after episode the November episode when the Z podcast comes to an end. So that doesn't mean that they're not done supporting me. Like, no, we're all gonna be here to support each other. Reaper and I, Joey and I, Nick and I, Adam and I, everybody in here, we're all gonna support each other. I mean, that's not gonna change. You all can contact me at any time. Anybody who's in here has my Discord. You all know where to find me. You can always contact me. You ever want to have like a private, like DM, private call or whatever, feel free. Contact me anytime, of course. That's not going to change. You guys are my friends. I love you guys to death. You guys are my homies. And you guys are always going to be because you guys are the reason why it went like it did. You're the reason. You guys are the reason. You guys are the reason why this channel has gone on as long as it has and has been so successful. And I thank Dark Reaper for his amazing contributions to this community. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it 100%. I appreciate everything that Reaper did for this community. He's of course he's gonna support my channel. Anybody wants to pop in my chat when it's just me playing games and ranting, just like the good old days. And I'm just gonna go back to like how it was prior to episode 100. So that's how it's gonna be. It's just gonna return to the old format after the Z podcast comes to an end in November. And then I'm just going to restart my own series and just go back to episode 1 again after that. So that's how it's going to go after that. And for the rest of the year, we'll be doing the Z crew until November. Then after that, it's going to end, and then we're just gonna I'm just gonna go back to streaming. I'm not gonna. I was thinking about retiring from streaming altogether, but then I thought, I don't really have to do that. And then I thought, I don't have to like completely retire from talking about stuff that interests me. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but obviously, I'm not going to have every episode just focus on politics. It's going to be about other things too. Like my channel doesn't focus on just one thing in particular. I know it focuses a lot on politics and world affairs. It still will. My streams will still focus on, it'll still focus on politics and world affairs. It'll still focus on that. I'm just going to play more games. I just haven't had time to play games that much lately. So I'll be doing that. So basically, none of that is going to change except it's just that the Z Crew is gonna wrap up its live shows Monday and Tuesday in November, and then I'm starting a new series, my own, after November, and it's just gonna go back to how things were prior to episode 100, where it's just me ranting and then playing games after, just like the good old days. Just well, not good old days. I mean, just like the old days, like I used to do back, like we all know. It's more or less just like how it was from like episode 1 to 99, basically. So episode 1 to 99. It's like when I was just here ranting, talking with people in the comments, raging, then playing games after. It's basically going to go back to that format. That's how it's going to go back to, but it's not going to be on specific days though. I will put out a thumbnail. I will put out like a community post, a blog post in the community tab. I will post when I'm going to go. It's like if I know when I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to just dedicate it to like this particular day, that particular day. I'm just going to do it just whenever, just whenever. I might do it on a weekend sometime. I don't know. I mean, I know that's pretty rare, but I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to do it on different days, and I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm just going to go back to doing that and just doing my own thing and doing it like that. That's how it's going to go. But none of that's going to change. It's just the podcast between all of us and everything. That's just going to come to an end in November. Other than that, nothing else is going to change beyond besides that. It's just it was never anything against anything. I mean, hey, after a while, people want to go do their own things. I mean, people leave shows all the time. That doesn't mean anything. Like, look at Steve Wilkos, for example. Steve Wilkos was with Jerry Springer all those years before he went and got his own show. Did that mean Jerry Springer and Steve Wilkos didn't? Did that mean Steve Wilkos fell out with Jerry Springer or whatever? Like, no, that didn't mean anything. Like writers, producers, and everything, they don't stay on shows forever. Like they leave and go do their own thing. Like they go and do that. I mean, like people go and do that. People come and go all the time. In fact, Reaper was on this show a lot for a long time. Like he was on it longer than most writers and producers are on those shows for more episodes than than almost like any writer or producer was on a show really. So that's how it's gonna go. And so that's gonna be the new change in the new format after November. So it's just gonna go back to how things were before episode 100. I mean, I don't mean to like repeat myself, but I'm just making it clear that that's how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna stop streaming altogether. I'm just gonna stream just on my own time, on my own terms, when I feel like it, just whatever day. Going to be different days, but I will. But I'm not just going to go live just unannounced. I will announce it beforehand, like at least a day or two before. So, but if I have to cancel, something comes up, of course I will. That in the case of like whatever emergency, something happens, whatever. So of course, Reaper's a great Reaper's a great guy, great friend. He's a wonderful human being. I had all the fun in the world with him being on the show and everything. I just like I love everybody on the show, and we're gonna have the same amount of fun when it goes back to the old format. It's gonna be the same thing. We'll be going back to the different format, and then if Joey and you know what, if Joey Reaper, anybody else in here, if you want to start your own series, absolutely support you 100%. I'll even come in and mod the stuff, and you guys will still be able to mod my shows. You guys will still be able to do that. I mean, that's all going to be the same. Nothing else is going to change except the podcasting. That's it. Other than that, everything else is remaining the same. It's just going to go back to how it was prior to when that started. So that's how it's going to be. Those are just a few developments. Just wanted to let you guys know that. But let me know what you think. Comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions. And again, you all know how to reach me. Reach me on. You all know to reach me on my Discord here. This is you all know how to reach me. This is my Discord here. You all know to reach me to here. Zach the Celtics guy. I'm the one with the heart profile, the heart and brain, the awkward Yeti. Zach the Celtics guy, 1996. That's me. Reach me on there if you have any questions, and of course, comment on this channel. Comment on any video. I check my tabs all the time, active regularly. So check that out anytime. Have any questions? Definitely ask that, and so yeah, stay tuned for more. So I'm gonna post videos and still do different series. I'm gonna do that. I'm still gonna post, do series. I'm still gonna stream. Like I said, it's just gonna be on different days after November, and it's just gonna be me doing like what I did like in the chat, and then it's just gonna focus on that, and there'll be other stuff. So it'll be that and videos and everything. It's just the Discord show is coming to an end. That's the only thing. So other than that, everything else is remaining the same. Just a few different developments. So let me know what you think. Have any questions? Let me know. And I will be back tonight at 7 p.m. with the show. So look out for that. Other stuff in the works. Stay tuned. Hope that clears up everything, explains everything. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back with more stuff soon, including my next episode tonight. So look out for that. A whole bunch of other stuff in the works. Stay tuned. Until then, stay safe, stay well, stay classy. As always, keep fighting, keep on rocking. Take care of yourselves and all of each other. See you all tonight in the next episode, and see you all in the next video coming out soon. Peace. Have a good day. See you all next time. So long.